80% of workers feel stress on the job, and according to the American Institute of Stress, nearly half say they need help in learning how to manage stress. Now, our next guest helps companies and employees discover wellness strategies, and joining us with more here, Dr. Jessica Wells, ND, the founder of Radiantly Alive. Okay, so you're going to take away my stress at work.
Yes, yes, we are.
Well, okay, why was this important for you to focus on your practice?
Yes, so before I started doing workplace management, I had a lot of patients come in and they had various disorders, from high blood pressure to diabetes to weight gain, and a lot of them weren't really putting the pin on the stress factor and the stress part. So I started to notice that that was a common denominator with the patients that they weren't necessarily really keying into that was going to make a huge difference within their healing.
Okay, and let's be real about it. We have seen an increase in workplace violence over the years.
Absolutely.
And so there are ways to de-escalate before it gets to this?
Yes, so one of the biggest issues with workplace violence and why it's been coming to a head is because a lot of people that are struggling with various disorders, they are undiagnosed, and a lot of people think that these disorders are going to show up with huge red flags, but really they're hidden, they're masked, and people are really carrying a lot of things in private, in work, and in home, and so those things aren't being addressed just because they're not so obvious to employers and sometimes to the individuals themselves.
Sometimes everybody kind of knows the person who is struggling, but nobody knows how to say, hey, you know. So, okay, what are some of the, I guess, the obvious signs that we can look for?
Yes, so if you are in the workplace and you notice somebody's having mood swings, or someone seems a little bit irritable, somebody is not showing up to work as often as they used to show up to work, they are not necessarily interacting with their coworkers in a way that they used to before. Also, there can be changes in hygiene. Somebody's coming up and they're not as together as they once were before, and they're just showing up kind of disheveled. So these are some signs that you can kind of look for when it comes to noticing, hey, something's not quite right here.
And you know how sometimes people are like, is it me? Or, you know, so how do you know it's you? Like, what are the things that people should see in themselves if they're, you know?
Yes, so with ourselves, I think, right, some people act like they don't know, but the thing is this, really in our bodies, we're gonna notice things that are physical if we're stressed out or dealing with mental health disorders. So there will be digestive disorders, there will be heart palpitations, there will be insomnia, and then in general, we all know if we're burnt out, right? Like, you know if you're burnt out and if you're feeling overwhelmed in general. So that's kind of it. It's like, let me just think about, do I have peace of mind? Do I have peace in my body? Am I feeling overwhelmed on a day-to-day basis? On Sunday night, do I look forward to going to work? Like, that's all about workplace culture. That is workplace culture. Am I looking forward to going to work, or do I feel apprehensive and I can't sleep the night before?
So what are protocols that you encourage people and employers to take on?
Absolutely. So a huge component is going to be education first and foremost. And then also, you know, there's a lot of gap in regards to being too reactive and not being proactive. So education, checking in, not just once a year with employee surveys, following up, and continuously being on top of the workplace environment and the workplace culture.
All right, radiantly-alive.com and hello@radiantly-alive.com. Thank you so much, Dr. Jessica Wells, for coming in and maybe helping people to see what's really going on around.
Yes, we all just need to relax.
Yeah, just relax. Relax, relate, release. Thank you so much.